guy. Good evening, Tata Selassie. Stand up, Tata Selassie. Stand up where you are. People think you are brave in this world. We are here having one president for how many years? If we tried the man right sky, you people, I'm telling you, these are our heroes. These are our heroes that keep our monuments alive. If you now say, Monument of Uganda, thank you so much for keeping me alive. Thank you so much for making people realize.
Ladies and gentlemen, I greet you all. You're watching Kamga TV. We're grateful to have you. My name is MC Barrio, always on updates. I just played a clip from the Anne Kansiime Grilled Show, or you can call it Anne Kansiime Comedy Grilled Show, which happened over the weekend. And I want to let you know that it sold out and it pulled out so many prominent people and personalities. I want to mention Gaetano, Capital FM, Lucky Mbabazi, Capital FM, and Christo, one of the biggest outstanding radio presenters that worked with Sunny FM. It put out musicians, GNL Zama, one of the biggest rappers we actually still have in Uganda, and celebrate him. And many comedians that attended, politicians, Miriam Matembe, so many graced the event. So leaving that aside, the gentleman you're seeing on the screen is Mr. Sendi, Eddy Sendi. That's his real name. He is one of the promoters. He is one of the respected personalities that we have in Uganda. He has supported artists. He has promoted artists. And he has helped so many entertainers here in the Republic of Uganda. So apparently he came out with his own view about Anne Kansiime's show. And he was alongside his friends, all-time friend, that is Jenkins. And of course, they had what you have to call as criticism in their presentation. So they said, I want to quote them, Anne Kansiime must have made a loss, and of course the show did not sell out. They had so much to say. Let's get to listen.
You take out take, but it fana flex.
Abantu awo mulabawo ku Sheraton. Walina ekizibu. Okufuna abantu awatuuza 500 people. Obonaabona okuteekawo tent multiplex etuuza abantu 500 comfortably. Awo tewagenda dome.
I'll get just 10.
So dome number 1 out. 1,000 people out. Possible number 300.
You what? Since I don't know why I'm here, I'll put my own thing. That's why I'm here. I'll give it a reason. But I want to thank you, Kansiime, for enabling me to be a serious person, to have a moment or hours with these jokers. Can you imagine? What is that? Remember, they tell me my time is limited. So when you laugh a lot, then I will miss saying what I want to say. But for sure, today has been a very difficult special day for me.
The phenomenal Miriam Matembe, one of the celebrated politicians. Honorable Miriam Matembe, we respect you. You heard what she said. Quite funny though. She said, Anne Kansiime, thank you so much for inviting me and to be in one place with The jokers. Oh my dear. Who are the jokers? She is talking about the comedians. But ladies and gentlemen, I did not attend the show, but I loved the creativity and wachikubya mwana webale kutashwaza wachigaye wachiga tiyawamani orachenga. So Anne Kansiime came out after I was telling you a story about Eddy. Sendi has his own view, and of course Anne Kansiime replied in a video that she recorded and posted on her TikTok. We are going to listen word after word, and you have to listen keenly. Ladies and gentlemen, Anne Kansiime, talk to us.
This right here is the same rubbish that slowed down the comedy industry about 10 years ago. If you think back, English comedy has been suffocating, dying. We've not been producing for the people that want to produce for because of these people. This is the same reason I stopped talking to bloggers. It's about 10 years ago we were having this digital migration, and bloggers thought themselves journalists, the same way TikTokers thought themselves stand-up comedians. Guys, we need to be very serious. We spend a lot of money to do these things, and we cannot have jokers. People who simply exist and age instead of growing and revolutionizing. Sendi, you're giving a review of a show you could not attend. A show you did not attend. A show you couldn't afford to attend. Because, let's be honest, guys. When was the last time you saw 5 million shillings in one place, Sendi? And later on, be able to pay it to attend a show? Why would you talk about things you don't know? Even Safe Border was there to give free transport to people like you, who could not have made it back home. You still couldn't afford the 100K ticket, Sendi, and you still had something to say about things you know nothing of. And guess what, Sendi? We could have invited you. You are an elder. Okay, you are old. Because also elders carry value, carry content in their heads. Right now, you are aged in this industry. We could have called you. But this is a show where my writers, my very top writers, were only writing for English content comedians. You don't understand English, later on understand the words that come out of your mouth. Half the time, you choose to express yourself. Ugandan Waraji was a sponsor, giving Waraji at a cheap price because we were curating the spirits that were in that room. And because you couldn't afford a ticket, you couldn't afford the free drinks, and now you're here trying to summon your local spirits to align with what is happening in Kampala. Also, how could you have known what is happening at Sheraton Hotel when you were hanging out at New Best Guest Hotel in Nankulabi? How are you informed of what's happening in a place where people actually went to school, learned, and respect what they did? An angry 55-year-old man sketching life. If you find yourself attacking a young child who could earn your life's earnings along with all of your ancestors in one gig, Kansiime live in Kampala and have done your whole ancestors, and you still have an opinion on how I am curating whatever it is I'm curating. This is what happens when you think you can ruin me with lies, yet I can finish you with the truth. You see, organizing a bio, knowing who is going to cry out there, where the tents are going to be, how many seats can be in a tent. Sendi, that is not event planning. So Sendi invents claiming to even know how many seats can be in the tent I was using at the Sheraton. Later on, the address of Kampala Sheraton. That's a lie. Unless we are saying that this news, this story is going to propel you to do your first final event, which still cannot be organized by Sendi Events. And now you to my ninjas that are interested in knowing what happened on the 9th of May. It was the first comedy grill of Kansiime had. First of many, because we are going to grill so many other people under my umbrella. And it was a comedy show in a roast format. Roast meaning insult comedy. Not everything that happens on your screen is meant for you. If you did not understand the Kansiime Comedy Grill, it means that's just one of those shows that's not meant for you. Stop giving yourself a headache. Jenkins, gura katambala. What is wrong with you? Ochimanyi says your jiraba, you know you will sweat. Gura katambala, you're fingering your nose. time off the screen. What journalism did you learn? Where they tell you to pick your nose, your ears, your mouth when you're talking. Like basic rules of journalism. Jenkins, Chichi. First thing I call Nofa. And then there's a third guy. Baduru. I thought you were a bad guy, man. When you're looking for people to cheer, to get like as if likes. Actually, no. If you're choosing elders to chill with, choose those that have money. You do not choose old people that have nothing to show. Sibiru, as we speak right now, needs friends. He just lost his son. Go and try to be friends with someone like that of value. What are you doing with that? Timon and Pumba. Man, Sendi and Jenkins, I'm even feeling bad that I have to call you by your first names, your elders. I should know your other three names before Sendi and Jenkins. I had so much respect for you. I never thought this day would come when I would sit and have to analyze the emptiness of your head. But imagine, your age mates are here forming groups like Kwagarana group of money. You're here forming groups of Kwagara Rugambo group. What the hell?